The average person spends a huge chunk of their budget on food.
In my case, this is a huge understatement.
Like most people, it's the second or third largest expense in my daily budget, right behind transportation and housing.
Hey, if you want to learn how to budget, check this out.
So today we're going to talk about grocery shopping tips that will easily save you 20 to 30% on your next trip to the supermarket. Let's go! Hello YouTube, thank you for dropping by. My name is Chris and welcome to the vlog where I talk about lifestyle, finances, and wellness in a practical way. Hey, where's the beard, huh? So if you've been following my channel for a while, thank you! You'll probably notice that I don't have my full beard anymore. Check out the video on my haircut and makeover at home. But anyway, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe for more content about tips and tricks for everyday living. Saving money at the grocery or the supermarket actually starts at home. You need to prepare before you actually head out. The first thing you need to do is make a list and stick to it. Believe me when I say I have literally paid for the times when I went to the supermarket without a grocery list.
Or maybe I made the list but I left it at home.
Making a list saves you time, money, and effort. You save time because you know exactly what you need and where to go inside the supermarket. You save money because you're more likely to stick to your list than pick up random impulse purchases. You save effort because if you're able to list down everything that you need, you don't need to go back for a second trip for the things that you forgot. Having a grocery list is like having a plan. And as they say, failing to plan is planning to fail. So make a list, bring it with you, and stick to it. Number 2. Shop around. Before you even go to your supermarket, try shopping around different stores first, both online and offline. You may find that beer, wines, or alcohols are cheaper at a nearby wholesaler or brewery. Or you may find that some meats are actually cheaper if you buy them from an online distributor.
Plus free delivery.
What we do at home is that we actually get different things from different stores. For example, I practice a low-carb way of eating, and we cook and we bake a lot of low-carb stuff at home. And we find that for us, it's so much cheaper to get ingredients from online stores as it is from our favorite grocery or specialty supermarket. On a side note, if you do want to learn more about our low-carb lifestyle or my low-carb way of eating, check out the link up here. Number 3. Don't shop hungry. Before you step out of your house and go to the supermarket, remember not to shop while you're hungry.
But what if you're always hungry?
Have a snack or have a meal before you enter any supermarket. The reason for this is based on my experience. I tend to buy more things at the grocery when I'm hungry. And not only that, I tend to buy more of the bad stuff when I'm hungry, like chocolates, chips, and sodas.
Ooh, that's bad.
Aside from that, you also may be more irritable when you're hungry, meaning you won't have a clear mind when you actually do go grocery shopping. You might end up picking up whatever you see first without comparing prices, checking the nutritional labels, or even going to the sale aisle. So remember, snack before you shop. Once you do step inside a supermarket, don't be fooled by the layout. Groceries and retail stores in general want to block your clear path with different shelves, racks, or bins. Why is that? The reason for this is that the more shelves you bump into, the more likely you are to actually grab something and put it in your cart. The deception, the betrayal. So for example, in my local supermarket where I go to shop for groceries, the essentials like eggs, coffee, or milk are all the way to the back of the store. This means that I have to pass by more shelves, more racks, or more bins just to get to the essentials. Another thing you should be careful of are eye-level shelves. Since these shelves are the ones with most visibility to most shoppers, like you and me, supermarkets typically put the most popular or most profitable items on these eye-level shelves. So what does it mean for me or you? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that these items are the most expensive ones. Okay. But do be careful and don't just mindlessly grab whatever you see on the eye-level shelves. Check the high shelves or the low shelves for more affordable brands or alternatives. The next thing you want to do is shop per unit. So let's say you go out and buy coffee. Do you buy the 250 gram pack for 25 pesos or the 1 kilogram pack for 90 pesos? Some would say buy the 1 kilogram pack because it's generally cheaper to buy in bulk. Others would say buy the 250 gram pack since the out-of-pocket expense is much cheaper. So actually what I would do is I would check the price per unit. And you do this by dividing the price of the coffee over the total weight. So the 250 gram pack is around 10 cents per gram and the 1 kilogram pack is around 9 cents per gram. In most cases, buying in bulk or buying the bigger one will usually be the cheaper option. But it isn't always the case.
You'd be surprised.
So it's always a good idea to check the price per unit. Speaking of cheap finds, you should really consider buying store brand or generic brand over a name brand. If you're not too particular about a certain item, then the generic brand or the store brand will serve you just as well as a popular name brand will. Sometimes both the store brand and the name brand actually source their items from the same supplier or manufacturer. Shocking! In the Philippines, this is usually true with items like sugar, rice, flour, and other commodities. Following these tips, I've managed to save around 20 to 30% on my grocery expenses. And hopefully it'll help you as well. So there you go. Start saving money on your next trip to the grocery. If you know someone who needs to see this video, please do share it with them. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content about tips and tricks for everyday living. See you on the next one.